Okay, so today we will go through percentage. Okay, today we will go through percentage and ratio. I don't know whether can reach ratio or not, but if possible, then we just touch a bit maybe. Okay, because percentage is easy, but the question come out is not is another story. Okay, so percentage percentage we usually okay, so just you can see this example. Okay, if I say 100 milliliter, ml is milliliter, you know, right? 100 ml milliliter is equal to 100%. Okay, then what about this 250 ml is equal to how many percent? It's 25%. Okay, so and what about this one? Okay, 75%. Okay, 75%. Okay. And okay, what about this? If $50 is 100%, what about 25? Okay, so we can see over here 50 is the whole thing. Okay, is the whole thing. So whole thing is always 100%. Okay, whole thing is always 100. So same with this case, the whole thing, the whole beaker, right? The volume of the whole beaker is always 100%. Okay, if we want to make it lesser, yeah, when we pour some water out, then we make it to 250 ml, it will become 25%. Because this number, right, this number is always referred to this number. Okay, we always refer to the initial number. Okay, and this also when we raise it up, right, we increase the volume to 750. We also refer to this. Okay, and this one is a whole. Someone has $50. Okay, which means 100%. So 25 is the half of 50, right? Half of the 50 is always 50%. 50% we know that is half what? Okay. Okay, so 50 cent. 50 cent is, you try to find it out. So 100% is always is $50. Okay. So 1% equal to how much? And 50 cent equal to how much? Okay. If I say 100% is equal to 50, so I need to take 50 divided by 100 is equal to 0.5. So 1% is equal to $0.5. Okay, it's $0.5, which means 0.5 cent. Okay, 0.5 cent is equal to 1%. Okay, understand this part? This is how we find out all the percentage. So I repeat again. So this $50, right, is 100%. Okay, we always refer to the initial value, which is $50 and then 100%. Okay, the initial value is always 100%. So we need to find out 1% equal to how much. And 1%, how we find out? We take $50 divided by 100. Okay, we take $50 divided by 100. Okay, we will find out 0.5. So we know that 1% is equal to $0.5. Okay, and then we are finding 0.5 50 cent equal to how much? So yeah, end out is 1%. Okay, so okay, it's clear. It's quite basic. Okay, so you try this, and we have 100 pieces of cake. We gave 40% to Mr. Lim. Okay, we gave 40% to Mr. Lim. And how many pieces of cake does Mr. Lim have currently? Okay, it's very clear. It's very easy. So we know that 100 pieces of cake is how many percent? Is 100%. Okay, 100%, correct? It's the initial value, and initial value is always 100%. So in terms of this, we say 100% is equal to, okay, ignore the dollar sign. It's not dollars. It's 100% of cake. Okay, so 1% equal to how much, and 40% equal to how much? This is what we want to get, right? And yeah, so 100. And another method what we can use is 100 times 40%. Okay, this another method. Okay, I will go through one by one, method one and then method two. So method one. when you try to give you this answer, right, you will find out 1% is equal to 1, correct? Equal to 1. So 40% is equal to 40, correct? Okay. So method 2, right? Because I say 100 pieces of cake is always 100%. We only need 40%. So you just take 100 times 40% is equal to 40, right? It's the same answer, okay? It's the same answer. But it depends on which method you prefer. Method one is a bit is a 3-step thing, and method two is a 1-step thing. Okay, method one is maybe I can say 2-step. It's just find out 1% how much, and you times 40. Then this one is just straight away times 40. You will find out the answer, which is 40%. Okay, which is answer is 40. Okay, 100 times 40 is equal 40% equal to 40. Okay, so next. Okay, so calculator. I know sometimes, right, you practice wrong. Okay, it's very clear. I write down here. This percentage sign is telling calculator something over 100. Okay, something which is a number over 100. Okay, which means I say 40%. I'm telling calculator, if I type 40%, I'm telling my calculator that's 40 over 100. Okay, 40 over 100. So you try this, 50 times 50. Do you have a calculator with you? When you go your calculator, you try 50 times 50. You will get 2,500, correct? Okay, so now you try 50 times 50 with the sign, with the percentage sign. You will get 25. Okay, then 50 times 50 over 100, you will get 25. So, okay, clear? So, so you are very clear now. This sign is telling calculator something over 100. Okay, and if you press, if you are okay, since okay, if you are pressing 50%, right? So you don't need to press 50 over 100. Okay, you don't need to press 50 over 100. Then you add this percent. So it's like double the job. So your answer could be wrong. Okay, could be wrong if you press 50 over 100 and another sign, another percentage sign over here. Okay, so you need to understand this. Okay, percent is telling calculator something over 100. Okay, next. Okay, so decimal to fraction to percentage. So before this, right, okay, you need to tell me what is the fraction for 0.2. Okay, so it's 1 over 5. Okay, so 0.2 is equal to 1 over 5, and 1 over 5, 1 over 5. Okay, so how to find this percentage? How to find this 20%? Okay, it's very easy. You just take decimal, no matter what is the number of the decimal, you just take it. You just take it times 100. You just take times 100. That's all. You can get 20%. Okay, you just take times 100, then you get 20%. Then for this fraction also, you just take times 100, then you get 20%. That's all. Okay. No matter what is the number of the decimal number, I don't care what is the number is it, and I also don't care what is the fraction of this number. You just take decimal number and or fraction times 100. Okay, times 100. Okay, but I need to point it to you that for fraction is a bit it's a bit uh you need to change to improper fraction. Okay, you need to change to improper fraction. If it is a mixed fraction, you need to change to improper fraction to find percentage. Okay, I say again, for fraction you need to change from mixed fraction to improper fraction to find your percentage, because you cannot find a percentage from mixed fraction. Okay, so next, don't add the sign in your calculator. Okay, if you are using a calculator, you just times 100 but without the sign. But your answer, you need to include the sign. Okay, you need to include the sign. Yeah, so how about this change to this and this change to this? Okay, 50% equal to how many fraction? What is the fraction and what is the decimal? 50% is 1 over 2. Okay, and then you will find this out. Okay, so 50%, I say again, if I take out the sign, if I take out the percentage sign, this is something 50 over 100, which is 50 divided by 100. Okay, 50 divided by 100, without the sign, remember without the percentage sign, and is equal to half. Okay, and half is equal to 0.5. Okay, half is equal to 0.5. This is the step that we learned last week. Okay, that's why I say that was very important. Okay, without the sign. Okay, next. Okay, addition and subtraction is similar to what we learned. Okay, 100% minus 30% is equal to 70%. 100% plus 2.5% is equal to 102.5%. You will ask me why this one become 102.5%? Is there something to do with mathematics? It Yeah. Well, I say already. Total will always be 100. Why there's 102.5% here? Discount. Okay, discount is always is always to do with subtraction, because discount you will pay lesser, so you need to minus away what they discount for you, then you need to pay what you need to pay after the discount, right? It's always minus. So what is the case scenario where you will find so okay, you think of from what Melody said, GST. So we know that Singapore have a GST of 7%, right? It's 7% GST. So imagine I buy something else, which okay, just now I went to Giant. I want to buy vegetable. So I want to buy a veggie which is cost me $2. Okay, it's a $2. So if okay, if $2, then I need to pay, right? I need to go and counter and pay, which they will charge me GST. Okay, so the GST is 7%. I need to add $2 and add another 7%. So the $2 is 100%, and 7% is the GST. So total I need to pay 107%. Okay, understand? I need to pay 107%, which is not only the 100%, which is 2.14. Correct. I don't know how much I pay, because I end up I never buy, because the veggie, right, is 3 for $2 and it's a lot for me, so I never buy the veggie. Yeah, it's 2.14. Okay, it's 2.14. Okay, this is the one is the discount scenario, and one is the GST scenario, is something raised up. Okay, discount is something decrease. Okay, and this one, right, is something increase. Okay, it's like something you have a volume or a bottle, right, or volume, right, the fixed volume. Then after that you want to increase, so you need to increase by how many percent? You need to add in the 100%. Okay. Okay, this one, when do we need this? Okay, I say already. Multiplication and division. Yeah, it's very seldom, but we'll test you on this. Okay, why I say so? Multiplication and division is very seldom we will use in percentage, but okay, but your exam will test you. Okay, sometime your exam will test you. Explain to you further. Okay, next. Okay, try this. Uh, Before I release the answer, you need to try this. You have $500 in your bank this year, and bank offer you a 3.5% interest for all the saving account every year. What is the amount of money in your bank next year? So okay, some of you might, I don't know whether you understand. I don't know whether you understand this interest or not. Okay, wait. It's only 1 year, because you say is next year, it's not this year, because you save your money in your bank this year. So for this year, right, you won't get any interest. Okay, for the first year you won't get any interest. You only will get your interest at the next year. Okay. Okay, and interest is something that add on in your bank. Okay. Okay, so for okay, I will just use your name. Okay, so Shao Ning, you have $500. Okay, and you want to save this money, right, into your bank. Okay, you want to save this money into your bank, and then okay, since I'm the bank, I'm a bank manager, and you save your money in my bank, so you are giving trust to our bank, right? And we need to appreciate that you give your trust to our bank. So we will give benefit to you, which is I give you offer, which every year, right, I give you a 3.5% interest, which interest, right, is something that I give you benefit, that I I want to thanks for your trust, and I want to like, because you are giving me money, right? you are giving me money to you. So every time I need to like give you back, right? I need to give you back something, because something is like when you're giving something to other people, other people need to give it back, what? Okay, so it's like it's a one to one. Okay, so it's a win-win situation. Okay, and this 3.5% is something, is interest that add into your bank. Okay, and it will always refer to the whole value. Okay, you always refer to the bank value, which if for this case you are saving $500, so you will get 3.5% interest. Okay, and this interest will add into your account every year. That's why your account, your money in your account will keep increasing unless you take the money out. Okay, unless you take the money out. Okay, you get it. Okay, very good. So yeah, your sum of the answer is 517.5. Yeah, okay. Okay, okay. Is okay, let me check. Okay, let us check. Okay. Okay, method one. We know that 100% is 500, right? And 1% is equal to how much? And 3.5% equal to how much? And total amount. So over here we know that we take 500 divided by 100 is equal to 5. So 1% equal to 5. So 3.5% is equal to 17.5. So what is the amount of money in your bank next year? Which is I need to add this 17.5 to my initial value, which is 500. So I will get 500 17.5. Okay, this is the method one. Okay, this is method one. So now method two. Okay, so this is method. So this is method one, method two. So initial percentage is 100 plus the interest percentage is 3.5 is equal to total percentage. So 100% plus 3.5% equal to 103.5%. And this 500, you time this number, you will get this number. You'll get the answer. Okay, this is method two, which is something like just now what I say just now. You are giving something increasing, you are increasing of something, so you just add in the 100%, you just add in the 100%, and you'll find out the total value. Okay, what if the question, if the question I just ask you what is the amount of money for, or what is the increment of the money in your bank next year? Increment is something you're asking for, you're asking for what is the increment, which is the 3.5 equal to how much. So if they're asking increment, right, you will just need to leave your question, leave your answer as $17.5. Okay, this is your answer if they're asking what is the increment. Okay, they're asking what is the increment. Okay, you need to just make it very clear. Okay, uh because exam, right, can be very tricky. Okay, can be very tricky, so you need to yeah. So it's just prefer like you prefer you to use uh you prefer to use method one or method two, is depend on you. Okay, so we use this to find the total percentage. Okay, we use this to find the total percentage. Okay, and so okay, Shani had 8 pieces of cheesecake. Then she ate 40% of it this morning. How many pieces of cheesecake does she left? Okay, then none. Okay, so try to find out how many pieces of the cheesecake, yeah, that she left. Okay, okay. So everyone get 4.8. Whether you correct or not, let's check. Okay, yeah. So method one, 100% is 8 pieces. So you find out 1% equal to how much, and then you will find out 40% equal to how much. Then you get left, right, is you take this, you minus this, you will get this. Okay, you will get the cake left. So method two, initial percentage minus away the 8%, okay, equal to total percentage, and then initial percentage is 100. She is 40% of it, so you need to minus away the 40% of it, you to find out what is left. Okay, okay, is 70%. So 60%, So this 60%, right, you need to times 8 and you will get 4.8. Okay. Okay. These are remaining. Okay. Okay, this is also method 1 and method 2, and the C, and you will need to and see you prefer which one to use. Okay, it's nothing wrong, you'll just get the answer and answer the same. Okay, but I will ask you all to try method 2 because method 2 is faster than method 1. Okay, and okay, next. So method 1 or method 2, your choice. Okay, and now try this. Okay,